Hello, Sagittarius. Your weekly love tarot reading begins with a Six of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and an Eight of Wands. Your person is coming in this week with a Magician energy, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, wow, and the Lovers. Interesting, Sagittarius, looking good. Justice at the bottom of the deck. So karma is coming in, rebalancing is coming in. Um, yeah. Wow. This is nice. Sagittarius, Justice at the bottom of the deck. Justice is coming in because there seems to be it feels like a cosmic rebalancing. Good karma is coming in. Almost as if that feeling of, well, I never have any decent relationships. Well, now you do, right? Sort of thing. It's like you've paid your dues. I feel like Sagittarius. This justice energy here feels really good. Okay. It just feels like you're getting what you deserve. And in this case, it seems to be, looking ahead, a happy, nice relationship. But let's start off with how the two of you come in this week. How's your energy this week? Well, for you, Six of Cups, you're feeling all loved up, right? You just feel all lovey. You feel very affectionate. You feel like, you feel like you're wanting to bring kindness to a particular connection, a particular person. You're just feeling really, really cozy with this person, right? They're coming in with Magician energy. So your individual this week is riding high. They're feeling really good. They're confident, right? And I'm going to say they feel confident about this connection here as well. All right, let's get right into your clarifier, Sagittarius, because I'm looking ahead and this feels good. But let's see what these clarifiers say. First of all, I'd like to see what is going on with that Six of Cups right there. Page of Swords and Ten of Cups. Wow. So absolute happiness here coming in. Confidence coming in. Happiness, right? I mean, my gosh, Ten of Cups. So you've met somebody that you like, this is it. This is the whole shebang, like you're extremely happy. The compatibility is amazing. And with that Page of Swords there as well, there's a feeling here of a newness, right? A new kind of relationship that actually makes you feel confident and makes you feel secure. I think that's new. And here we have the Fool and Seven of Swords for your person. So yeah, this is new for them as well, but watch out because there are people around who I'm going to say who may want to try to sabotage this connection or who have a vested interest in this connection not happening. Seven of Swords can be quite treacherous energy. They're willing to leap off a cliff with you. They're willing to take that sort of dive with you, but this is there. So let us see as we go on, Sagittarius. How do you guys see each other? Well, it's interesting. You see a Two of Swords and they see an Ace of Swords. I think you see them and you're seeing them. They're not quite sure yet. You see them trying to decide, right? That might be where the Seven of Swords is coming from. You may be dealing with somebody who's already with someone, Sagittarius, okay? And you can see that they have that Moon and Libra energy, Two of Swords. They're not really sure just yet which way to go. For you, they see an Ace of Swords. So you represent somebody who is like brand spanking new, like someone who represents, you kind of symbolize or you seem to be a whole new idea of a relationship for them. You may be very, very different than the type of people they've been with before. Okay. I'm going to say they see an opportunity here for you, with you, in this type of person that you are. They see something new. They see a different way. You may be dealing with somebody who's used to very toxic relationships or shallow relationships or what have you. They're certainly not used to somebody like you in particular, Sagittarius, right? But what they're experiencing from you is really fresh and new. It's like For them, it's a whole new way of looking at things, thinking about things. It's just a new, you represent a whole new perspective for them. And it's extremely refreshing. All right. Let's get some clarity on these. Wow. Two of Swords over Two of Swords. Yeah. And for them, you represent the whole shebang as well. You have a Ten of Cups here. They have a Ten of Pentacles. But yet they're not willing to, they're not sure. They're not sure. They're not sure. They're not sure. What do I do? Do I stay with this toxicity over here, or do I go with my Sagittarius? Very much feels like that. Do I stay with the life that I'm living now? You may be dealing with someone, Hierophant popped out, maybe dealing with someone who's used to a certain type of very traditional relationship. Something about this connection may be out of tradition for them, or maybe out of the ordinary for them. There may be a huge difference in age, or a difference in background, or there might be some extenuating circumstance here that just makes them unsure. Nevertheless, when they see you, they see, oh my God, this is it. This could be this could be what I've been looking for this whole time. This could be the solution, as it were, to my relationship issue, right? And that's how they see it. They feel it. They absolutely feel it. But again, very unsure. They're still a little bit nervous. And I think there's definitely that added aspect here of their background, where they come from. They may come from a very strict family, right? Again, they may be involved with somebody just now, and yet you're coming in like this breath of fresh air, and they're completely like, wow, this Sagittarius, this is really what I'm looking for, right? How do you guys see your roles in the relationship? Well, this is where, when the cards came out, I was so excited because, of course, look at this. You guys see each other as the perfect match. You, Sagittarius, the Queen of Pentacles, and them, the King of Pentacles. You're dealing with somebody who's very much your equal. They love a lot of the things that you love. They're successful in the way that you're successful. They're go-getters. You may be dealing with another person who has very similar aspects to you as far as their zodiac chart. Certainly, you may be dealing with another fire sign. But, you're definitely you're dealing with somebody, Sagittarius, who is a perfect match to you. You see yourself as queen and they see themselves as king. You guys are very much two halves of the same coin. You both love to work. You love to create things. You love to manifest things. You both have seen success, and you both have known what it takes. You both know what it takes to be successful. You've seen failure. It's like you've had very similar experiences. And you both are kind of very much looking for the other person in a relationship. It's like beautiful, but are they going to make that decision? Nine of Pentacles. Right now, they're happy being on their own. I think that's the thing that's really holding them back. You're definitely dealing with somebody who is used to being alone in their garden. Yes, they have a garden. They're very successful. Look at all that beautiful green and gold. Just reeks of wealth and quality and luxuriating and success and all of that. And they're used to having that, but they're used to having that sort of solitary, right? They're used to being on their own. You're definitely dealing with somebody who's extremely independent. And I think this is where it's difficult for them to make this decision that you see. You see them kind of like, one day they may be hot, the next day they're cold, one day they're really coming towards you, then suddenly they change their mind. They really are waffling a lot, right? Because they wouldn't be this unsure if you didn't affect them so deeply. This feels like the type of person that if you were just like another run-of-the-mill type of connection for them, what they're used to, what they know they succeed with, they're good at getting in terms of the type of person they connect with, then they will be instantly, yeah, let's hook up, let's be together, boom, and then maybe drop you as quickly as well. You're definitely dealing with somebody who goes from one to the next. This is part and parcel of their sort of personality, right? This is somebody who doesn't like to be tied down. They may move from one relationship to the next. I'm not saying that they're cheaters or anything like that, but they're quick. They're very quick. The fact that they're taking such a long time to decide with you just shows how deeply meeting you has affected them, and just shows how much, you are just so different from what they're used to, and they're frightened, and yet at the same time they're extremely intrigued, and they of course know right here, they can see that you present a really excellent opportunity for them to be in a real serious relationship. Four of Wands, there you go, Sagittarius, for you. And for them, Ten of Swords, the end. So the final possible outcomes for them, Ten of Swords energy over that Lovers. So it's the end of a period of really difficult relationships, a lot of arguing, a lot of shit, a lot of shallowness. Why? Because this connection with you represents a strong, real, harmonious, sort of back and forth, beautiful sort of dance. The type of relationship I think that they've been wanting for a very long time. And of course, they have to give up something. And there's an end here to their kind of way of thinking about the connections in their lives. You're definitely dealing with somebody who's maturing. Now you come in with Four of Wands. Again, love connection here, strong love connection. This is new, this is fresh. But you also have an Eight of Wands. There's a lot of activity coming in for you. Sagittarius, this connection has not actually happened yet, but it's like you guys are dancing around each other, mostly because they haven't made a decision on how to act. But they better make a decision quick, because that Eight of Wands indicates that you have a lot of suitors coming into you right now, Sagittarius. You just do. You have a lot of people coming in and wanting a piece of your energy. It may be that just right now in your life, you're resonating. You're doing very well. You're taking care of yourself. Physically, you're doing extremely well. You resonate. You see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles in this relationship, but I think you see yourself as that in general, and your person sees themselves in general as a King of Pentacles also. Well, that just means that also, Sagittarius, this is a reading for a Sag that is putting a lot of energy into themselves and feeling good and looking good and, being sexy and being healthy and having money and working. And it's like your whole physical realm, you're putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and effort and intentional, good, positive effort into it. So you're radiating and shining, which is why it's no surprise that indeed you have a lot of people coming in for you. Right? Especially it's springtime, this is the season anyway that everybody gets out and about and people begin to search, people begin to sort of hunt down their lover, or their partner, in the wintertime, everybody's locked away, everybody's covered up, blah, blah, blah. But springtime is the time for this. And so this is the energy I feel for you. You do have a victory coming in. And I think that that's just in general, again, speaks to how you are feeling in and of yourself. You feel good and on top of it. And if this person misses their opportunity, there's going to be another opportunity coming in for you, because aside from this love connection here, Sagittarius, you are in and of yourself just, this is a reading for a Sag that is really, I'm coming out. Like you're feeling great in this season over this next period. You're very confident. I feel like this is definitely a reading for a Sagittarius who's gone through a heavy healing period, a period of rejuvenation, of regeneration, of transitioning up, leveling up. And above anything else, you're feeling extremely confident, which is, again, one of the reasons why this person is so intrigued with you and so attracted to you. And still apprehensive, unable to just make a choice just yet, unable to just make that resounding commitment yet, or that not even commitment to a heavy relationship, but just in their own mind, that decision of, okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go for it with this Sagittarius, right? Well, we'll see how it turns out, because ultimately at the end of the day, there is a strong love connection here, and you both would prove to be excellent partners for each other. You have the peacock and the horse. Well, the peacock is all about beauty, air, animal, spirit, beautiful. But the peacock sees beauty in everything. The peacock is able to see beauty in everything. And I think this energy is important here in this connection, because there is something here about the difference between the two of you that's making them a little apprehensive. Again, it may not be traditional. You may be older than them, or they may be older than you. You may come from different backgrounds. You may come from different religious backgrounds. You may just come from different cultures, different vibes. And yet There's a beauty here that you both see in each other, and this is intriguing. The horse, animal spirit of earth. The horse master is the earth master, okay? This showed up also, I believe, for Leo. Horse is determined, independent, fiercely free, fiercely independent, able to navigate rough physical terrain. The horse is a survivor. His endurance is outrageous. And so this is a strong earthy energy of perseverance here. And I think that this is coming in as well because ultimately both of you, I think, are going to persevere in this relationship. I just don't, in this connection turning into a relationship. As I say, I don't feel a relationship is here yet. That decision hasn't been made yet by your person. But oh boy, once it is, I think that you guys are going to be in it for quite some time. You're going to be in it for a long haul because you both bring very similar qualities to the table of tenacity, loyalty, as I say, endurance, understanding. Very, very excellent opportunity for a beautiful relationship. Spirit of the fly, spirit of the dwelling place, spirit of the flocks. Well, the fly, decay, rotten, stagnation. This could speak very much to your person's current situation that is perhaps rotting, stagnating, dealing with some, as I say, some treachery here. Some, people who seek to sort of undermine this happiness that they're finding here with you. Spirit of the dwelling place, home, structure, and foundation. Take that as it comes to you. And spirit of the flocks. Again, going back to that Seven of Swords, gossip, rivals, posse. Yes, people will not be happy about this. There's going to be people on both sides that are very jealous about this connection simply because both of you have a lot of suitors. Both of you are desired. And in particular, your person here, I think, is currently in something or ending something because of you, probably. And there's going to be a little bit of fallout here, a little bit of leftovers to deal with. Nevertheless, this is a strong, strong connection, Sagittarius. So this reading, let me sum it up here. Final message is a reading for a Sagittarius that has met someone who you two have connected on a very sort of visceral level, right? You can't explain your connection. There's definitely some differences here that seem to make it feel as though, can this really work? But there's something very strong here, something very similar about the two of you. And you're just you're resonating on a very high level right now, Sagittarius. In and of yourself, your life you're doing very well in terms of healing, progressing, manifesting. All of that right now is going very well. And so you're doing great, but you're also kind of waiting for this person to make that decision to come forward, to really make that step forward to you. They, on the other hand, some of you are dealing with somebody who is with someone. That relationship is not a serious relationship, but they may be dating or they may be dating multiple people, and it's throwing a little bit of a monkey wrench in their decision to necessarily start something with you. I think you present a different kind of relationship, a relationship that requires more effort, that requires more, that is just more quality. And so they're trying to decide here, are they willing to give up some of their freedom, some of their player ways, some of their other relationships to actually really begin something here, because they know that once they start something with you here, it's not frivolous. This is not just a throwaway. This, they will be embarking on something serious. I think ultimately they are there for it. They want it because ultimately the connection and the magnetism and the attraction between the two of you is undoubted. It's there. And you both feel like you are just a perfect match for each other. I think ultimately they come forward and they want to have this with you. That definitely proves to be an end of a certain chapter in their life and almost a maturing for them in terms of relationships. This is an interesting read. It's an exciting read for a new love connection, Sagittarius, and I'm very curious to see how it turns out. If you resonate with this, please claim this this reading. Let us know in the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys are going through out there, if you're feeling this. And, like, how's it going? Are they getting any closer to you, right? If you also resonate with this reading, you can like, subscribe. All of those things, of course, help my channel, and I appreciate it when you do take the time to do that. But thank you so much, Sagittarius Cross Watchers. I wish you all love, life, and happiness. This is your weekly Love Tarot reading, and I hope to see you guys here on my channel next week for your next week's Love Outlook. Bye-bye now.